reaffirms its commitment to the Durban Declaration and Program of Action.
Muslims are also the victims of innumerable cases of torture, detention and targeted killings, all behind the smokescreen of counter-terrorism.
The Arab group condemns all forms of racism and racial discrimination, xenophobia, and related intolerance. In conclusion, the Arab group reiterates its devotion to the Durban Declaration.
Minority groups, including Muslim communities, indigenous people, immigrants, blacks, Romas, and other vulnerable groups in Western countries are suffering from racist attitudes and xenophobic actions.
I give the floor to the United Nations Watch.
Thank you, Madam President. A week before it was to take place, we discovered that the conference on the Durban Declaration barred entry to UN Watch. Contrary to basic due process, we never received any notice, nor the reasons for our exclusion. As noted by the chairman of the U.S. Congress Foreign Affairs Committee, it is telling to see who was admitted to the Conference on Racism. The approved invitees included the Libyan-funded Front Group, which until last year oversaw the Muammar Gaddafi Human Rights Prize, an award given annually to racists, bigots, and Holocaust deniers. We commend President Obama for speaking out against this injustice. On 22 September, the White House said it was deeply disappointed that UN rules for NGOs were used to silence voices critical of the Durban process. And so today we ask, why was our voice silenced? Was it because certain governments feared the truth we might tell? Was it because of fear we would speak for the 600,000 slaves in the Islamic Republic of Mauritania, which spoke just now about racism? Was it the fear we would speak for Asia Bibi, the Christian mother of 5 who awaits execution for blasphemy in Pakistan, which spoke just now about religious tolerance? Was it the fear we would speak for the thousands of prisoners of conscience who are victims of political discrimination defined under DDPA Article 2 in China, Cuba, Egypt, Vietnam, and perhaps worst on the planet, North Korea? Or was it because of the fear we would speak for the Arabs, Azeris, Baluchis, Kurds, Baha'is, Christians, Jews, Sufis, and Sunni Muslims who are victims of a state policy of ethnic and religious discrimination in the Islamic Republic of Iran, which spoke just now about xenophobia? Madam President, we may never receive the answer as to why UN Watch was excluded, but we do know the result. On that day, in that Durban conference, the voices of millions of victims of racism, discrimination, and intolerance were silenced. Thank you, Madam President.
Thank you.